How's it going today, Jibbers? Hello, how are you doing today? I'm Jera. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to take a look around and subscribe before you leave. Today we're going to be talking about 3 tips to living minimalist. Alright, 3 tips to living minimalist. Number 1, don't let somebody else dictate rules to you, okay? Minimalism is not about rules, okay? There are no specific rules that apply to everyone. The idea really is you have more in less. That's it. That's like the basic theory behind it all. It's not really about rules. I bring this up because I did a video with Jermaine on his channel about becoming a minimalist, and one of the comments was, a nose ring isn't minimalist. So where did that come from? Like, where is that rule? And I put that too underneath the comment. I was like, where is that rule? I'd love to see it. Who's to say that a nose ring isn't minimalist? I get to decide because I'm a minimalist and I decide if this applies to my lifestyle or not. It's my choice. I've had other comments too of saying that I'm not a minimalist because I have too much stuff. So really, there is no set, this is this, and if you've seen any of my minimalism videos, or if you haven't, you should check them out because we talk about how minimalism is different for everybody, and you have to find your own version of minimalism. It really is not just about minimalism, it's about life. Like, you have to find your own version of you in everything that you do. And not be so swayed by people telling you, oh, you can't do that because of this, you can't do that. People love to impose other rules on them because they feel like people have imposed rules on them that they live by, so they just want to pay that forward and make sure you don't get to do everything that you want to do because they themselves are not doing everything that they want to do. So don't listen to them. Number 2, don't shame yourself about buying stuff. So, if you do buy some stuff that ends up being unnecessary and whatnot, don't make yourself feel super bad about it. If you can, try to return it, get your money back. Make, just a little bit of time wasted. If you can't return it, donate it to charity or give it to somebody who can use it. There's no reason you need to make yourself feel even worse about doing something that just kind of happens and such. There's a lot of programming for us in the world we live in today to buy. There's a lot of sale things, there's a lot of things that are super cheap that in the years that you've been alive, and years ago this would have been way more expensive. That's why I wanted it as cheap, and you're fighting a lot of programming that you already have inside of you, so it's hard. It's no way saying this is super easy. You should be able to do it and there should be no issues and no falling off the wagon, but things happen, and if you make yourself feel worse about it, you're going to end up doing a worse job than if you just accept it and move on. Number 3, fluctuations in stuff happens. Just be okay with it. Sometimes you have more and sometimes you have less. And you might even go from having you were like, oh, I have so little stuff, I'm doing so great right now, and then you acquire more based on the lifestyle you're living or different events that happen in your life, and you have a bit more, and then you're living with, say you go from 100 items to 120 items, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I have 20% more than I did before. But then you don't know if something else will happen and then you'll be down to 95 items and you actually be doing better than it's. Success in what you are trying to achieve is never a straight line. There are bumps and valleys and curves and everything. So nothing is ever completely stable because you are living your life. You are becoming a different person every single day. You're growing and you're changing. So of course your stuff is going to grow and change and be different and everything. Because your ideas change. What you do every day changes. Just be okay with it, accept it, and give yourself leeway instead of making yourself feel bad. Because if things become too stagnant, you will become depressed. We crave change, so be okay with the change. Alright guys, I hope you like these 3 tips on living minimalist and they helped you out somehow. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to put some comments in the comment section below. Subscribe before you leave. Check out my other videos. I've got tons and tons of videos on minimalism and changing your life and living a healthier, happier life. So check them out. Give yourself the chance to live the life you want to live. I'm Jera. Sky's the limit. Woo! And damn it, if you did give it a fluctuation blah, blah, blah. Who's to say that a